Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up, guys? Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in this video we are going to be discussing the future of what's to come for a galaxy far, far away. Within the foreseeable future, specifically coming to Disney Plus for Star Wars. It's exactly what we're going to be discussing in today's video, everything that we know and everything that we're anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Okay, so in this video we are going to be taking a quick read from the Direct's article. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there, as well as an overall garnering source. So Disney Plus has gone on to actually officially announce and confirm the next Star Wars show, specifically coming after the Acolyte here for Disney Plus, of course. And not just that, as I had mentioned, we're going to be discussing, what's probably coming out in the next foreseeable future, so for the rest of this year of 2024 and also within to 2024 or 2025, much rather, of which we're actually able to anticipate and based off of actual sources. Disney announced the premiere date of one of many Star Wars shows coming to Disney Plus in the next couple of months. The Acolyte is releasing new episodes on Disney Plus, marking the chronologically earliest live-action Star Wars show or movie to date, but fans are wondering what is coming after the Acolyte. So according to Variety.com, the first Star Wars show after the Acolyte will be Season 2 of Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures, which will be coming to Disney Plus and Disney Junior in August of this year. Of course, yes, I know not many of us are into that. I myself, even personally, I haven't watched it, but just because, you haven't watched it, you shouldn't really hate on it. I'm just not into it. It's just not really my cup of tea, is really what it boils down to. Of course, after the first batch of second season episodes had debuted on August 14th of this year, the second half of Season 2 will release within early 2025. It is neat to see, a show for younger kids, though, however, kind of getting them into Star Wars, of course. So outside of that, though, what, probably can you guys, as my demographics, actually look forward to in a galaxy far, far away, that there is probably going to be Star Wars Skeleton Crew. What we recently have heard is that Star Wars Skeleton Crew is eyeing some type of Christmas release by the end of this year, 2024. Starring Jude Law, Star Wars Skeleton Crew is reported to premiere around the holiday season at the end of this year, 2024. This report comes from Collider.com and also aligns with a report in 2024 release found in a copyright filing last year, saying that it would be coming out this year finally. Not just that, but many of the cast and crew members have kind of teased the idea that this show, from the get-go, had always been kind of leaning towards a holiday release for whatever reason. So this past year in 2023, of course, we were anticipating for it to release. It was kind of a bit of a no-show. We were kind of a bit caught up with Ahsoka anyway on Disney Plus, and it looks like Skeleton Crew will finally be streaming this year around probably a December, or as they mentioned, a holiday release. And so, with the seemingly end of the year release, Skeleton Crew would also be the second and final live-action Star Wars project to be released in 2024 following the Acolyte. Despite how close Skeleton Crew's release seems, little information is known about the show beyond vague plot points, of course. We know that it takes place within the Mandoverse, so that post-Return of the Jedi era, and fans also know that Jude Law and a group of young characters will make a mysterious discovery and eventually, evidently, get lost in a strange and dangerous galaxy. So kind of important to mention and take note in that they mention within a strange and dangerous mysterious galaxy, so this very well could be an entirely different galaxy than we know and love like right now, that the entire Skywalker saga of course takes place within. This could be the same galaxy that maybe Sabine and Ahsoka are currently trapped in on the planet of Peridia, as we saw them were kind of, where they're kind of left off there at the end of Ahsoka Season 1 on Disney Plus. Before we go ahead and look at the next live-action Star Wars show that we would be anticipating for 2025, I also want to fill in the blank of that it's a bit up in the air and honestly a bit of confusion even for myself. I don't want to solidify or confirm anything, but kind of from what my understanding is that we would also be in for a treat for Tales of the Jedi Season 2. Of course, there was Tales of the Empire, but that's not Tales of the Jedi. That's not what Season 2 is. So last year in 2023 at Star Wars Celebration, Lucasfilm and Disney also confirmed that a Tales of the Jedi Season Season 2 is in development, and that would be coming out sometime in 2024 around the fall is what many sources are pointing their fingers toward. And since the release of Tales of the Empire, it's left a bit of confusion up in the air within the Star Wars community. Many believe that is what kind of Season 2 was supposed to be, but I don't buy it personally. I think that we're also in store for a Tales of the Jedi Season 2. I think, Lucasfilm and Disney, they haven't said anything, though. However, they haven't said like, oh, instead of Tales of the Jedi Season 2, it's going to be Tales of the Empire or anything of that nature. So yeah, it's a bit confusing, but there is a possibility to have Tales of the Jedi also sometime in September or October for a release this year on Disney Plus. Of course, it's something, honestly, I'll gather more details on and more info on to really get a more concrete evidence and kind of answer on for you guys later here on the channel. So moving on, I also want to discuss Andor Season 2 for a 2025 release, being presumably the next live action show to release after Star Wars Skeleton Crew. Though Disney has not officially confirmed this, the second season of Andor is more than likely to air sometime in 2025 on Disney Plus, simply for the fact that Season 2 isn't coming out this year as we were initially anticipating for, so 2025 it kind of seems to be. The show originally listed with a fall 2024 release, or a time frame now being used for the premiere of Young Jedi Adventures Season 2, was absent from a recent Disney Plus slate of upcoming projects, by which we've discussed and covered here on the channel before. So, star Diego Luna had revealed in January that filming on the show was nearly done. As such, fans speculated that the Star Wars Rogue One prequel series will not be returning to Disney Plus until 2025. More specifics on its actual release window remain to be seen, or really, heard of, as Disney has not officially announced anything into the regards of Andor Season 2. Lastly, I don't feel like that this video would be complete without me talking a little bit about Ahsoka Season 2 for Disney Plus, as excited as we all are for that. Season 2 of 2023's Ahsoka series, taking on Rosario Dawson, was officially confirmed and is currently in development, looking to go up with its filming and production a little bit later this year. There's no estimated release window for this new season, but many fans are speculating that it will also drop sometime in the latter part of 2025 next year. The best point of reference is the January announcement that Ahsoka Season 2 was simply in development at that time frame. The D23 convention later this year is likely to help give some more speculation, if possible, and give us more of a solidified and concrete answer on what we can anticipate to see Ahsoka Season 2. Even if Ahsoka Season 2 is not mentioned directly during any announcement panel, other announcements, ideally with release dates, can help us narrow it down a little bit more. Anyway, guys, this year all being said, let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial Star Wars. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.